What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Just Play Jay back with another video for you guys. In this video we're going to talk about this new emulator that just came out. It's the updated version of Citron, and also on top of that there was also a release for a new turnip driver that was released by Mr. Purple. I watched it off of a video maybe about a couple of days ago. Maybe it was yesterday. I'm just talking right now, but yeah, maybe yesterday I believe I watched a video. Shout out to T-Red Retros from, I guess from his channel for actually showcasing that video. And so I wanted to try to test that out on the game that cannot be named, but it's a very popular game that's been released. It's the Elf Swordsman with the crying tears of the dumb king, I'll say it that way. So we want to see if it actually goes past the intro as far as like him jumping off a cliff and seeing how well this thing runs. So right now I actually went through the introduction part where it's pretty much the princess and the swordsman pretty much talking to each other and just going through the underground tunnel and stuff like that. And so now we want to kind of get through the part where if you guys are familiar with the game itself, of course they ended up going to the tunnel and encountering the bad guy, and then I guess the swordsman kind of got engulfed in this red thing, and then basically what happened was that the swordsman lost a lot of hearts and then ended up, you know, just with 3 hearts left, and his sword shattered and stuff like that. So basically the princess got captured or lost somewhere in like a dimension or something like that. And so basically he woke up, and I guess the spirit ended up talking to him about, you know, how he had to save him from near death and stuff like that. So that's where we're leaving off right now. So now we're just kind of like just going through a bit of the gameplay to kind of see how well this turnip driver kind of runs this game. I know with previous turnip drivers it wouldn't even get this far. Well, actually, we're not even playing on to be honest, I'm sorry. We're not actually playing with the turnip driver itself. I don't know if my camera can pick it up well, but we're actually playing with the basic system driver. So, but at least from what I've seen so far with this new emulator or this update from this Citron emulator, is that it actually picks up the detail a lot better. So it's not a lot of like blacks and stuff like that. It's a little bit more detail. It's not in full detail, but at least the perception of the game is a lot better. So ignore exactly what I said. I try using that turnip driver. If you use the turnip driver, it's gonna crash. But if you use the actual system driver from the Retroid Pocket 5, then it should play just as well. So let's continue with the gameplay and see how this runs. And you can see with this emulator, it runs pretty well. It actually runs fairly well, and it's running at a, you know, almost like dang near steady 30 frames per second. And you can kind of see that. Okay, yep, cutting right through the branches and stuff. So we're just trying to get through, and it has a few dips here and there. Drop it to like 16 frames per second. Okay. But the detail is a lot better, at least from what I'm seeing here. So, yep. Okay. Get through all the talking and stuff. Hopefully we can get through the gameplay. But the main thing is just kind of seeing how well the gameplay is overall. So, yep. This is what we're looking at right now. And like I said, I mean, I know my camera's not picking up too well, but it's the frame rate is actually at a, you know, almost near steady 30 frames per second, and it's playing a lot better than like the previous versions of Citron. And so, you know, you can see the elf swordsman, you know, just going through, and you can see like the detail is a little bit better than the previous one. There's not a lot of blacks in there. It doesn't look like a dimensional type of game, so you can kind of tell. So it's not bad. Oops. Okay, he's dropped into the water. Let's do a little swimming action here. Get him out the water. Okay, cool. Looks fairly good. Okay, keep running, keep running. Okay. And keep in mind, guys, when you're using the actual Retroid Pocket 5 without any additional drivers, it's gonna not look 100% accurate as far as the gameplay, but you can tell that, you know, the game is running pretty well. So, yep. Okay, still going, still going. And then we come to our first treasure chest, so we're gonna open that up. Okay, he has a pair of pants that he can, you know, wear now, so let's go ahead and equip those pants on him. And you can kind of see by the detail, that's actually fairly good for like a regular driver, but I bet you with a tournament driver, if it actually works for gameplay moving forward, then I believe it works really well. You know, it does. So, yeah. Okay. Now we're getting to the part where he's getting ready to jump off the cliff, and we'll see how well this works. Okay. Okay. Now, you can kind of see that with this, I mean, even though the underground details were really well, this should be like an open world area. You can kind of see if I scroll downward, it looks decent. So, I mean, it's not great. I mean, it should be like blue skies and all that stuff, but let's see how well this, oops, I just haven't walk off the cliff. But we'll see how well this runs overall if he actually lands in the water without this game crashing. It's dipping to like 9 frames, 11 frames. You can hear the music a little bit. Actually, let me turn that music down because I don't want to have any strikes on me. So I'm just talking through it right now, but it plays a little bit better, but you can see that it's not all quite there. The sky should be completely blue and stuff like that. So it should be something. So, yep. Okay. But so far, at least, you know, as far as gameplay, I mean, I have to say it's improved a lot better. I mean, it still needs some more tweaking and stuff like that, but I feel like over time, you know, I guess once the new system comes out for the unforeseen mystery console, then I feel like the details will be a lot better. There'll be a little bit more concentration on, you know, just finishing this product. But from what I'm seeing right now, the gameplay seems decent. It's just the details in the background. Because even when I was playing the game before, I could never get I couldn't get this far at all. But it actually looks pretty good. So I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it for, you know, overall. So it actually looks pretty good. Can't blame them. Yep. Okay, so now he's going into the water. He's diving, he's diving. Let's do this R. Let him dive a little faster. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so now, yeah. It looks good for the most part. And, okay, it crashed. So, it's not quite there yet. So, unfortunately, it's not 100% playable. Yeah, you get your 30 frames per second, but it usually crashes around that time, like when you dive into the water or something like that, especially when you're having your regular system GPU driver. But hopefully it can be a little bit more updated with the Turner driver, but I do appreciate that it's getting better and better over time. That's usually how a lot of, you know, emulation works for certain specific games, but I bet you with this this emulator, it could play some games a lot better with the Turner driver that was that was recently released by Mr. Purple. But hopefully they can get this one down pat, but otherwise I'm not mad at it. So, I mean, I don't really give this too much attention because I'm always playing other games on here. So we'll see how this works out in the near future. So we'll definitely keep an eye out to see if they have any new releases and stuff like that. But until then, for those that are doing this, I mean, keep up the good work. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.